Hi, my name is Dwight Damian Spotito. I'm the chairman of the Upper Cummy community. They became an IRA government several years back, so it's basically the same as the U.S. It almost mirrors off of it. The BIA's role in all that is to make sure the tribal government is following the rules as it pertains to the U.S. way of doing things. They're kind of the middleman of programs to government, U.S. government. In a lot of ways, the smarter ones, I guess, like I would always say, is they go to college, and then they find out it's a lot easier to work and live in the cities and stuff. And so they don't come back. A lot of the kids, when they turn 18, there's not that many jobs out here. So a lot of our kids go to military. And in each community, we have a lot of veterans. I went into the military. And then my son went in the military. So there's a lot of military, what do you want to call it, families. My sisters, my uncles, a whole bunch of them, everybody right after high school just went into the military. We have colleges, but a lot of them fail to make college. And they're the ones that are coming home. The ones that graduate and go on are the ones that aren't coming home. They're staying out there. And so we miss out on all of those people coming back and giving back, trying to help out. When I went to the military, and then that didn't really work out, and then I went into law enforcement. I stayed off the reservation just because I grew up here. A lot of it, you see the poverty, and I just didn't want to come back because I grew up here and I've seen this, and I just didn't want a part of it. I got 10 sisters. There's a lot of grandkids or nieces and nephews, and I just didn't. I wanted to give them a fighting chance.
I moved to, gain more experience. And there's way more opportunities. I can find a job easier in the city than down here. It's hard, transportation. It's really hard with transportation down here. Daycares, there's like one daycare that's in Rosebud, but you have to get on a list. Same with housing. I think my sister's been on the list for 5 years, but that's for Rosebud. In the small communities, I don't know how long their list, I don't know. People don't want to get a house in a small community because of the distance. I say just the casino is the only job opportunity I have because they provide transportation. I was working at McDonald's in Valentine. That was the only job I can get. So I was driving from here to Valentine every day, maybe an hour and a half one way. It took half of my paycheck just for the gas. And then my car kept breaking down from the wear and tear from driving back and forth. And with half of my check gone for gas, I couldn't fix my car. I leave before the kids go to school. So I'm scared they won't make it to school because I'm not here to wake them up, get them dressed, and get them on the bus. And I'm not here to see them off the bus either. Which is like, I don't know, when I lived in the city, I missed my oldest two. I missed their young childhood. The daycare, I hate saying this, but the daycare mostly raised them. I didn't get to see the first steps. I didn't get to see the first run. I didn't get to see the first crawl because I was at work from, let's say, I dropped them off at 7:30 and I wouldn't pick up my kids until 6. I say down here it's a little bit longer time because they pick me up. They tell me to be ready by 5:30. Sometimes they're late. We get to the casino by 8. Maybe sometimes we're late. And then I work until maybe 4, sometimes later. I can't have no call, no shows. I can't even call in because I don't have a phone. I just started working. Every day I go and work, and I don't know if my kids made it to school. If they miss the bus, I don't even have a right to get them to school. In the city, I could easily, walk them, a couple blocks, or I could easily take the bus. The bus is $1 shop the last time I was there for a ticket, for a ride, and the kids were free, I think. And now I can't even do that. So if they miss the bus, they miss the bus. They'll have to miss the day. I can't get to their parent-teacher conferences. So I'm actually honestly thinking about leaving again. Moving this time.
To like Rapid City or Pierre?
No.
Oh.
Maybe further.
Further?
Yes. I don't know. I've been through a lot since the last time I left.
I mean, it kind of depends where you live on the reservation, because like here in Hedog, we hardly have anything. We have some like overpriced gas, but if you run out of gas here, it's still 3 miles away. There's some overpriced, not very well stocked groceries that Joe carries, but it's like you can get a sandwich and some chips or something. So like here, like basic needs. But even in Mission, it's like we have a grocery store, but if I want to eat Brussels sprouts for dinner, I can't buy Brussels sprouts. Like they're just not there. I guess a lot of like basic services, like when I've needed a doctor, it's been very challenging because I'll look on my like healthcare network and it's like nearest doctor 250 miles away. Or even like sometimes like repair services, like I rent, so it's not such a big deal, but like if I owned a house, like getting someone to come, I have a friend who owns a house, and like getting someone to come and do plumbing, like she can't find anyone. She can't even get anyone to like provide internet at her house because it's out of way, so she just does, or Verizon said they would, but it was literally like $1,000 a month. So, and I've had kids leave for Rapid City to Pierre. Sometimes they have parents living in Pierre. Sometimes go to be with boyfriend in Pierre or whatever. I mean, not my second graders, but like teenagers or whatever. If you could find a way to bring an economy here and then break the generational cycles, because there's been some like a lot of people, they don't know how to have a good work ethic, and so the cycles just continue. Maybe they get a job, but then they quit, and then they're back, the same old thing, and it just keeps going, and then they're not raising their kids, so then the kids do the same thing, and if you could find a way to like crack that cycle, and then have something for people to go to, so that they're not like have jobs, I think that would make a huge difference.
We are still trying to establish our own culture. The past few years here that I've learned is the outsiders. They come here to me, I think they're escaping the reality of city life, the big cities. I mean, it's always a hustle and bustle. They want to seek something pure. We could bring both cultures together. I did it. Like my hair, I just started growing my hair. I've never had long hair in my life. And I started growing, and that's like a sense of pride. To me it is. It's bringing about who I am, where I come from. And I always relay that everywhere I go. People say, what's your name? I said, well, I'm Dwight Damien Spotted-tail. I am a Shichongu Lakota from the Rosebud. And a lot of times they'll say, well, what does Shichongu mean? I said, that's who we are. That's where we come from. A lot of those kids that go off to college, they're missing out on it.